Yeah.
Your name is Sarah Paul.
Yeah.
Go. Here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our team's stance is that capital punishment should be remain in order for the government to protect the national security of all people. But first of all, let me move on to my rebuttal. My first rebuttal is that they say that the problem is that the innocent lives are taken away. They say only 23 people of 23 innocent lives are taken away. But if you if you abolish death penalty, these 23 people are innocent. And we see that that is right. But what happened to the 500 criminals that remains in the society? You're allowing them to live, and that is wrong, because these 500 criminals are remaining in the society, and these 500 people will remain in the society and create more crime at the end of the day. But let's see even if that is not the case, we say that the government case of keeping the innocents in the jail also leads to backlash. It leads because keeping the innocents in the prison is unfair and unjustified as well. So let me move on to my second rebuttal. They say that the capital punishment doesn't send awareness. We say that capital punishment sends awareness because capital punishment make people think twice, because they are scared of being killed and being killed, and so therefore they would think twice before creating a crime. So therefore capital punishment would send awareness to all throughout the society. But just keeping the criminal into jail doesn't send awareness. Why is that? Because they didn't die, they didn't suffer. They're just sitting there in jail, and okay, you just go and shoot someone, and then you go and sit in jail. And okay, I can sit in jail and be comforted in jail. That doesn't send awareness. Your case doesn't send awareness at all. While our proposals is the one that sends awareness to all people. And the third rebuttal is on the mechanism that they are going to keep the criminals in prison. We said that you should not do that because these people already violates other people's rights and extremely violate by killing. This is an extreme violation, ladies and gentlemen. So therefore they already lose their own rights. So therefore you should not. Because it is not enough when you extremely violate another person and just be sitting there in jail. That is unfair. So therefore the government is unfair. So therefore the people would think that the government is unfair to other people. We said that you cannot do that because the prison is already full of people, and also government would not like to do that because they waste found on these criminals. And even if they do that, ladies and gentlemen, these criminals are going to stay in jail. But the problem is that jails allows them to escape. There's many holes to escape, like bribery and the prison break thing. They can break the prison and bribery. Okay. So these are the holes for criminals to escape. So therefore we should not keep these people to remain in the society, and I will elaborate that more in the argument. So now the fourth rebuttal is they say that government is not legitimate. If you keep the death penalty, you say that the government is not legitimate enough. We say that government is legitimate enough because they protect the national security within the society. By not allowing these criminals to escape anymore and let these criminals to create the crime again. So now let me move on to my split. I'm going to talk about the certainty of capital punishment. My second speaker is going to talk about social awareness and unfairness of the trial. But let's move on to my first argument.
Yes, we say that there is, even in those circumstances where the prisoners already lose their rights, we say that even in those situations there is no need for the government, for us, to lower to the same moral ground as those criminals.
Yeah. But we say that if they lose their right, they are being crazy, ladies and gentlemen. When they go and kill other people. So if you let them survive and allow the host for them to escape, they can create more crimes at the end of the day, and that will also decrease the awareness of all people. So now let me move on to my first argument, the certainty of capital punishment. The death penalty are given when criminals do extremely wrong actions, extremely violate other people by killing and causing and violating national security and national security and kills other people. We already have high check and balance system, ladies and gentlemen. We do not like we already check wisely before we kill other people. We say that is enough, ladies and gentlemen, because we already check that they are not innocent. But even if they are innocent, we say that only 23 innocents versus 500 criminals are not justified at the end of the day. So we see that when these people already violate the national security and use their right to violate other people, their rights does not remain anymore, and they are already mad in mind, ladies and gentlemen. They are already mad, like, okay, I would go and shoot other people up. They are already mad and lose their mind. So we see that this is wrong action, and they should lose their right to live, and they should not remain in the society, even if in jail, because they have a hole to escape. So why should we keep them, ladies and gentlemen? No, we should not keep them. So with our proposal, it will guarantee safety. If you found a criminal, we will guarantee us 100% safety that, okay, this criminal is not going to create any crime anymore. So therefore, it guarantees it will increase the national security and save life at the end of the day. But without our proposal, these mad people will have a hole to escape into the society and will decrease the awareness. So if you decrease the awareness, it means that other people will not think twice and create more crime at the end of the day. So therefore, capital punishment should remain for the sake of national security. Thank you.